Hello everyone! Welcome to the countdown of the best history books. These are the literary works that shaped cultures, inspired generations, and stood the test of time. From sprawling epic tales to intimate portrayals of the human experience, these books have left an undeniable mark on the world. So, find a cozy spot, grab your favorite drink, and join me as we turn the pages of literary history. First up, we have Don Quixote by Miguel de Cervantes. Published in 1605, this Spanish masterpiece is often considered one of the first modern novels. But what does that mean? One of the first modern novels? Well, it has to do with how the story is told, the use of realism, and how Cervantes weaves different narratives and perspectives together. Don Quixote tells the story of an elderly nobleman obsessed with tales of chivalry, who sets off on a series of comical and often touching adventures. You see, before Don Quixote, literature was often focused on epic poems or stories about mythical heroes, but Cervantes did something different. He gave us a deeply human, flawed, and relatable character, even with his delusions. Don Quixote's journey, with his loyal squire Sancho Panza by his side, is an exploration of idealism, disappointment, and the power of imagination. It's a book that asks big questions about reality, fantasy, and the human condition. The novel's influence on Western literature is immeasurable. It paved the way for new ways of storytelling, character development, and social commentary. And even today, centuries later, Don Quixote continues to resonate with readers, reminding us of the power of dreams, the importance of laughter, and the enduring spirit of adventure. Plus, it's funny. I mean, the scene with the windmills. Come on! Next, we travel to Russia to explore Leo Tolstoy's epic masterpiece, War and Peace. This massive work, published in the 1860s, is a panoramic portrayal of Russian society during Napoleon's invasion, but it's much more than just a war story. War and Peace delves into the lives of 5 aristocratic Russian families, intricately weaving their personal stories against the backdrop of historical events. We see love, loss, betrayal, and redemption play out on the grand stage of war. Tolstoy's characters are incredibly developed, each grappling with their desires, ambitions, and search for meaning in a world on the brink. One of the things that makes War and Peace so captivating is Tolstoy's ability to capture the complexities of human relationships. He explores the nuances of love, marriage, family, and friendship with incredible depth and insight. Through the eyes of characters like Pierre Bezukhov, Prince Andrei Bolkonsky, and Natasha Rostova, we witness the sweeping effects of war and history on individual lives. But War and Peace isn't just a story about the past. It grapples with timeless questions about life, death, faith, free will, and the nature of history itself. It's a book that stays with you long after you finish reading, prompting you to reflect on your own life and the world around you. Chapter 3. Hold on to your hats, everyone, because we're heading into the dystopian world of George Orwell's 1984. Published in 1949, this chilling novel paints a grim picture of a totalitarian society where Big Brother is always watching. It's a book that has haunted readers for decades, with its portrayal of surveillance, propaganda, and the suppression of individual thought. 1984 follows the story of Winston Smith, a low-ranking member of the ruling party in Oceania. Winston, disillusioned with the party's control over every aspect of life, embarks on a dangerous love affair and a secret rebellion in search of truth and freedom. But in a world where history is rewritten and language is manipulated, even thinking the wrong thing can be considered a thought crime. Orwell masterfully creates a terrifying atmosphere of paranoia and oppression in 1984. The ubiquitous telescreens, the thought police, and the manipulation of language through newspeak all contribute to the suffocating sense of control. But beyond the dystopian setting, 1984 is a profound exploration of the resilience of the human spirit in the face of tyranny. The novel's themes of surveillance, propaganda, and the dangers of totalitarianism have resonated deeply with readers, especially in times of political and social unrest. 1984 serves as a stark warning about the importance of protecting individual freedoms, critical thinking, and truth in a world where technology can be used to manipulate and control. Chapter 4. Now let's lighten the mood a bit and step into the world of Jane Austen's beloved novel, Pride and Prejudice. This witty and romantic masterpiece, published in 1813, continues to captivate readers with its charming characters, sharp social commentary, and of course, the unforgettable love story between Elizabeth Bennet and Mr. Darcy. Set in the English countryside, Pride and Prejudice follows the lives of the Bennet sisters as they navigate the complexities of love, marriage, and social expectations in 19th century England. Elizabeth, the novel's protagonist, is intelligent, independent, and quick-witted, but her initial pride and prejudice against Mr. Darcy, a seemingly wealthy and arrogant man, leads to a series of misunderstandings and romantic tension. Austen's writing is a delight to read, filled with wit, irony, and astute observations about human nature. She brilliantly satirizes the social conventions and class consciousness of her time, particularly the pressure on women to marry well. But beneath the surface of social satire lies a deeply romantic heart. The evolving relationship between Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy is a testament to the power of love to overcome pride, prejudice, and societal barriers. Pride and Prejudice is more than just a romance novel. It's a timeless story about family, friendship, and the challenges of understanding ourselves and others. It's a book that continues to resonate with readers because it reminds us that love and happiness can be found in the most unexpected places. Chapter 5. Finally, we arrive at F. Scott Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby, a novel that has become synonymous with the Jazz Age and the allure and disillusionment of the American dream. Published in 1925, The Great Gatsby transports us to a world of lavish parties, bootlegged liquor, and the pursuit of wealth and status in the Roaring Twenties. Narrated by the observant Nick Carraway, the story revolves around the enigmatic Jay Gatsby, a self-made millionaire who throws extravagant parties at his West Egg mansion. Gatsby is driven by an obsessive love for Daisy Buchanan, a beautiful socialite he lost to the wealthy and powerful Tom Buchanan years earlier. Fitzgerald brilliantly captures the glamour and excess of the Jazz Age, but beneath the glittering surface lies a deep sense of moral decay and the emptiness of the American dream. Gatsby's pursuit of Daisy is a tragic quest for a lost love and a lost world, fueled by the belief that he can repeat the past. The Great Gatsby is a novel about love, loss, social class, and the elusive nature of the past. It's a cautionary tale about the dangers of idealism, the corrupting power of wealth, and the impossibility of escaping one's origins. Fitzgerald's lyrical prose and unforgettable characters continue to captivate readers, reminding us that the things we desire most intensely are sometimes the very things that will ultimately destroy us. Well, that concludes our whirlwind tour of some of history's most impactful books. From the Spanish countryside to the Russian front lines, from bleak futures to the glitz and glamour of the Jazz Age, these books have transported us through time, challenged our perspectives, and reminded us of the power of storytelling. Thanks for joining me on this literary journey. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insightful content. And be sure to let me know in the comments some of your favorite books and why. See you next time, and don't forget to stay you.